Hey everybody, it's Joyce here, Shadow Bayou Tarot, giving you another all signs. And we're going to see what the person on your mind feels about your relationship. All right, Aries to Pisces, and in that order, this is going to be a quick little energy check to see how your person feels overall about the relationship you guys have, whether you are in separation or together. Either way you look at it. So welcome to the channel. If you are new, if you're not new, welcome back. Hi, Golden XO. How are you? Little late night tarot for you guys. All right, here it goes. We're going to start out Aries. Let's do 101. 101 timestamp for Aries. We're going to be quick and to the point tonight, y'all. Aries, how does your person feel about your relationship? How does Aries person feel about their relationship? This person thinks about you a lot. Time has passed since you spent time together. Either you or this person has had another relationship since you were together. I feel like you're in separation, but they're thinking about you. Yeah, they want to break no contact or in the silence here. They want to take action towards you. That's what they're thinking. They want another opportunity with this relationship. Thinking about reaching out to you here. Yeah, they want to come towards you. They want to make you an offer and end the silence. Start new. Yep, judgment. They want to mend things with you, have a brand new start. Could be dealing with a Pisces or a Scorpio. We have Sagittarius energy here too. Let's see what else. The Lovers in Gemini. Yeah, this person now wants to choose you in this connection with reciprocity, equal give and take. Yeah, this person is now ready to treat you fairly. They weren't in the past. Hi, Fred. Woo! Yeah, they want to work this out. They want to get on the same page as you, heal things, work through all the challenges, all the conflicts. Yeah, they want to heal it, coming back to you. Soulmate energy with the Six of Cups. They want to make peace and heal this relationship. All right. It's a quick one tonight. Quick, quick, quick. Taurus, 346, Taurus. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Melissa. If you enjoy the content here on YouTube that I provide, please subscribe and give me a thumb. You've got to donate. One helps push the videos through the YouTube algorithm. I truly do appreciate it. Let's get to it. Hey, Trey. Well, thank you so much. And you and your family have a blessed Easter too, Trey. I miss you, my friend. I hope you're doing well out there. Hi, Jen LA. Hi, Mary Love. Taurus, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? Taurus, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? Hi, Ashara. Hi, Ilda. You could be at a very long distance from this person. Aries energy is here. It looks like they have something they want to tell you that they've been holding back. Knight of Swords, Seven of Wands, like they want to defend themselves. Yeah, this person wants to defend themselves. Something happened in the past with them. A painful end. It's something like that. An argument. It looks like an argument. It's like somebody here doesn't know what the truth is. Making assumptions, doesn't know what the truth is. Yeah, somebody here is thinking, well, I don't know how you feel about me. You gave me mixed signals. So somebody here was giving mixed signals to the other person. And it's due to a lack of commitment. Somebody here was breadcrumbing, had their eyes on other people, other options. Yeah, that's just it. This person, I feel it's this person, your person, didn't invest in this relationship the way you did, and they feel guilty about it. I feel they're going to reach out to you at some point, but they're going to be very defensive and guarded. They're not going to own up to anything. They want to make peace with you, but on their terms. Like they're not going to give you the answers that you're looking for, the answers that you want. You're not going to gain the clarity that you're looking for with this person. It's going to bring, you're going to argue with them again. They feel that they were right or justified to walk away, or that they didn't make you any promises, but they gave you hot and cold behavior. They led you on to believe that they were invested whenever they were not. And they're going to try to backtrack that. Okay. But you will hear from them. They just want to be right. And they want to see if they could do it again to you. If they could pull you into their drama, you know, which is they're non-committal. They want your attention whenever they miss you or whenever they have lack. You know, nobody's really giving them the time of day, or they're tired of who they're with. That's the energy I'm getting. They're pulling you in to do the same thing, cause you confusion and heartache again, is what they're going to try to do. But that's how they see it. They feel like they can play you. All right, Gemini 802. All right, let's see. Tarot and Tea with Nicole. Hello. Queen TK, how you doing? Gemini, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? How does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? Gemini, the person on your mind, how do they feel about your relationship? All right, here we go. All right, how do they feel? They want to work it out. They've been dilly-dallying, not doing much, sitting on it. They want to work on it, but it's like there are things that they don't want you to know. So it shows me that they want a new start, but they don't want to commit. They're against that. They are against that. They don't want to commit all the way at all. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. But do they want to work something out with you? Yeah, they want a new start. but they're not willing. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to play house, but they don't want to actually invest. Yeah, they don't want it to end. Why? What do they want? This is a selfish person. They don't want to get locked down. They don't want to get stuck in a relationship. They want to keep their options open. They want things their way or the highway. And they know that you guys are going to argue, okay? There's going to be arguments. To be honest with you, they see you as somebody they can have sex with, have a good time with, but not commit to. That's how they see this relationship, as something very temporary. They see you as someone very attractive, very alluring, very attractive. But they also see this relationship as something that they don't want to maintain. But they don't want to hear your mouth. Like, they don't want to hear your mouth. They don't want you to complain when they leave. They want to make peace. They want things on their terms. Agree to what they want. That's what they want you to do. Like, what is it with these people? They don't want any burdens or responsibilities. They don't want burdens and responsibilities. Yeah, this person, you're always going to be confused with them. I just want you to know that. They're always going to be wishy-washy here. Yeah, how they view this relationship is just something temporary, just a romantic, fun relationship. As long as you don't throw commitment into it, as long as you have no expectations, everything will be fine. That's how they see things. All right, Cancer, 1243. Hi, Tracy. Hi, Jackie. All right, Cancer. How does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? And this is whether you're together or in separation. How does the person on your mind feel about your relationship, Cancer? Could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could be dealing with a Leo. Hi, Janelle. All right, Cancer. How does your person feel about your relationship? That it's very toxic. That it's very toxic. King of Swords, the Devil in Capricorn, and we have Ace of Swords energy here. They feel like you're very harsh with them, that there's nothing but drama and conflict here. They view you as somebody who demands more from them than what they want to give. Queen of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. And they just... They feel like this relationship is a burden and will not last. That's how they look at it. This relationship, if they take action on it, They're not going to meet your demands. They don't want to commit. They don't want to invest, and they feel like this is a burden to them. They're attracted to you, give you mixed signals. They'll reach out and say, oh, let's fix things, or I don't want to fight and argue, and that gives you false hope. Then they walk away and leave you confused. This is a very controlling person. Yeah. This is somebody who feels that if they start over with you, you're not going to be satisfied anyway. You're not going to be happy with what they give to you. All right. Leo, 1553. Leo, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? Leo, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? I'm good, Jackie. How are you? Hi, Jana. Whoop. I drop half the deck. Leo, how does the person on your mind feel about your relationship? They feel sad about it. They feel like things are falling apart and they don't understand how it can be back to where it used to be. They feel like you guys are stuck in a rut. They feel you are argumentative. They feel you want to start over with somebody else. They also feel that you're lying or sneaking around. This person is spying on your social media, spying on you to see what you do. They want to see what your next move is. Like they don't trust you. They feel like you're lying, sneaking around, doing something like that. Leo. They feel like the relationship's falling apart. You could be married to this person. They could be suspecting a third party. Yeah, there's a lot of disappointment here. There's a lot of disappointment. They're very focused on what went wrong. They're also very focused on, they believe you may have somebody else or that you are looking for somebody else. Yep. Yep, that you want to move on to new, that you want to invest elsewhere. That's how the person on your mind feels about this relationship. They're heartbroken. They feel like you're betraying them. Yep. They feel like you're selfish. This is similar to me, and what I'm picking up, they feel like you're a narcissist, okay? And that there's no stability here and that you're going to move on. A lot of sadness, a lot. And they just don't know if you guys have a future together anymore. But yeah, they feel like this relationship is broke down. And that you have secrets. Yep. Virgo, 1901. 1901. Virgo. The person on your mind, how do they feel about you, Virgo? How do they feel about your relationship? How do they view things? How do they view you, huh? Virgo, the person on your mind, how do they feel about your relationship? Virgo. Hi, Italian Scorpion. How are you? Hi, Becky. Hi, Delaney. Come on, guys. Give me a thumb. You've got 2. Donate 1. If you enjoy the content here on my channel, please subscribe. If you want to sign up for my email list, please go to my website, shadowbayou.com, and sign up. Virgo, the person on your mind, how they feel about your relationship. They feel that you want to give to them, that you are very generous, that you're loving towards them. They feel sometimes you can be stubborn. This person wonders if they're making the right choice in this connection, choosing you. Is this the right choice for me? Also, they feel like they have to fight for this relationship sometimes. Like everything seems to be going well, and then something comes up, and they feel like they have to almost prove themselves or fight for the relationship some kind of way. They could be waiting for you guys to have a new start. Maybe they're waiting to have a home with you, get married to you, that kind of a thing. Could be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, a Sagittarius. You know, they're waiting. They're waiting for the plans to be made for y'all to be together. They're waiting. They have expectations of you and them. Yeah, they could be waiting for you to travel toward them. They're unhappy with the way things stand right now in this connection. They're not sure about the future. They know what they want, but they're questioning, am I making the right choice? They're also questioning, are you going to choose them? They wonder if they're waiting in vain. Am I holding on to a pipe dream, or is this really going to happen? Some of you, they wonder if they're just, like, if you just want them for sex or something like that. They feel like they have to watch you, keep an eye on you, test you sometimes to see if you're committed to them. They're very insecure in this relationship. They don't know where things are going, and they feel very heartbroken and disappointed. They miss you. Obviously, you're not together for the majority of you. It doesn't feel like you're together. They're heartbroken. This could be a third-party situation. Some of you, your person could be married. Maybe you could be married. But there's a waiting game here, and somebody's just not happy and starting to doubt. I don't want to say the validity of the connection, but do we have a future together? Are you blowing smoke up my ass kind of a thing? I'm in, are you in? When's this going to be? We have all these little fires to put out, all these little issues to work through. When is this going to happen? There's a lot of doubt here due to waiting, due to not really knowing. Nothing written in stone here. A lot of self-doubt, needing more clarity. This person needs more of your input. They feel like this is really a slope, a steep slope. How do they say that? They're just waiting on you to make it official. So they're very insecure. They don't know where this is going, if anywhere. They feel like, you know, am I imagining all this shit? Like, what's going on here? They don't know if you're serious or not. If you're really going to do as you say you're going to do. That's what I'm getting. Libra 2441. Hi, Tequila Sheila. All right. Libra, the person on your mind, how they feel about this relationship. Libra, how does the person on your mind feel about this relationship? Okay, Libra, let's see what the person on your mind feels about this relationship. They feel like you are committed to them, that you want a stable life with them, a stable beginning. They miss you. They know that you're ready to invest in something long term. Your person feels like you make them happy. This connection makes them happy. Yeah, they want to commit to you. They want to be your partner. This person, they're planning to marry you. For some of you, they are. They really are. They're planning to marry you. They could be from another culture, but they have to wait to make their move. Aries energy, Leo energy, Gemini. It's like they have to move in a certain way, if you know what I'm saying. They have to do things in a certain way. Could be a third party issue here. They have to be strategic. This person has to be strategic, they feel. Yeah, there's a wait, hurry up and wait. So this person could be sorting out their finances. To be honest, I feel like this is a third party issue. Somebody's juggling two people here. One person has to become single. There's somebody here who has to become single, and that's taking time. All right. Your person does not know if they're going to get what they want. That's how they feel about this relationship. They don't know if they're going to get what they want. They feel like it's going to fall apart, just like the shoe's going to drop at any moment. They're expecting the worst. So Libra, your person is expecting the worst. They feel like they're not going to get what they want, that things will not go as planned, this type of thing. It's like they want to take a leap of faith, but they feel like they can't. They feel like they just can't take a leap of faith. They can't invest in this right now like they would want to. And they also have a fear of, they want to commit to you. They feel like you are committed to them, but yet they fear it too, if that makes any sense. They're scared because they don't know what the future holds. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Let me get these. Scorpio, 2909. Hold on a minute. Becky, hey Joyce, will my soulmate oil work to get my soulmate back even if I'm not able to see him because we are apart? Most people are not together when they use my oils and or do the spell work. 99.9% of people are not together. That's the point of doing the conjure. That's the whole point of doing it. Okay. Is not only to get what the person you want or the thing you want, depends on what you're doing. And soulmate, of course, it's your love person, your love partner, your intended, whoever. So the thing of that is what I was going to say. I'm losing my train of thought. It's good to call them in, attract them, and also to maintain them, to maintain the relationship. That's what I wanted to say. So it's to have them come towards you and to maintain the relationship, but you have to still put in that effort. You still have to put in that effort to maintain it, especially when you have difficulties, when you have challenges in the connection. You have to hit them hard with that energy. So you have to be very, very intentional when you use my oils, when you do spell work, or when you get it done, whatever it is, with conjure, with any type of ritual spell work, anything like that. You have to be intentional and you have to persist. You have to persist. You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing there. Well, you can believe that. I mean, God does have an ultimate say, but I can tell you this. You will have the opportunity to have that relationship. Now, what people make of it is up to them. You still have to have the relationship. And conjure gives you the opportunity to have that relationship. Whether it was meant to last or not, whether they make it last or not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, y'all could think and believe how you want to think and believe. Y'all know what I do, and I believe a certain way. And it works. I know that too. So, I mean, it's just up to what you believe. No, you don't have to be around the person. You don't have to be around the person. You know what I'm saying, Becky? No, you don't. Most people are not around their person. All right, let me put another timestamp for Scorpio. 3301. That timer goes so fast. 3301. You don't have to be around your person. Scorpio, the person on your mind, how do they feel about your relationship? How you doing, Shayna? The person on your mind feels like this was a destined relationship. They miss you. They feel like you were meant to be together, but you are obviously not, from what I'm seeing here. There is an indication of a spiritual connection with the high priest and karma, but we have the 8 of Cups. Somebody walked away, whether you did or they did. Somebody did. They can't stop thinking about you, though. They want a new start with you, but guess what? They want the truth about a third-party issue. What is that? Yep, somebody was screwing around, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, this person. So Scorpio, the person in your mind feels like you are a whore. Okay? They feel like you are a lion, A-double-S, whore. That's how they feel. They feel like this relationship, they have to put it to rest. They can't trust you. I'm sorry. They feel you have no loyalty. They feel like all y'all do is argue, that you bring out the worst in them. Yep. But they also feel like you're going to come back for another round of bullshit. That's how they feel. That's how they feel. They don't trust you as far as they could spit. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. There's going to be some trouble. Arguments. Because of secrets. It's not that damn secretive. We see it right here. We got it all here. Somebody was screwing around. And they feel like that was you. That's how they see you, as a liar, cheater, thief. Thinking you're going to hide shit. No. And they feel like they have to defend themselves. They feel like this is over. Yep. They feel like this is over, that you lied to them and you let them on. And they're very much ready to do verbal battle here. So I'm just letting you know, Scorpio, right or wrong, that's how this person sees this relationship. That's how they see you. That's the energy. All right, Sagittarius, 3713. Okay, let's see. You survived hump day? We all survived hump day, Shayna. It's been good. It's been busy, but good. It's been busy. Thank you, Becky. Sagittarius, the person in your mind, how do they feel about this relationship? They feel like you're argumentative. Good. Good. The person on your mind feels like things came to a painful end. There could have been deception here. This person either had other options or feels like you have other options. Death in Scorpio. This person wants to revisit this relationship. Temperance and Sagittarius. The Empress. Yeah. Oh, okay. They don't want to keep to themselves anymore. They want this new opportunity with you. They're waiting to make their move for whatever reason. Well, this person has a problem, or they think you do. This is a toxic energy here with the devil, Capricorn energy. Somebody's an attention whore. That's a problem. Thus a problem. They're going to send you some type of message, though, it looks like. This person feels like you don't trust them. They're not happy with how things were left between you. They're very unhappy about that. I feel like this person is reflecting on events that happened during the connection. Somebody here was playing around. Somebody here was playing around. Just saying. They don't know if this can be fixed. It's like they're waiting to take action. Why are they just waiting and waiting? Waiting to communicate. Okay. Waiting to communicate. They want to start over again. They want a new start with you. They could want to apologize. I don't know. But yeah, they want to reunite. They want to get together. I have the Ten of Swords. But it was a painful breakup. Somebody betrayed somebody else here. Yep. Somebody was talking to somebody new. They hurt you. So this is the deal. They know they hurt you. They betrayed you. Queen of Wands, Ten of Swords. Why is that? They did you wrong. Justice and Libra. Five of Cups, and they regret it. They regret it. They were immature, irresponsible, and in my opinion, selfish. They want to take a leap of faith and try again. Thing is, what stops them is they've been lying to you. They've been telling you lies. The lies, or you see that? That's the blockage, the lies. Yep. This person sold you some oceanfront property in Arizona, y'all. Yep, sure did. They thought they could get away with it. They were just playing around, in and out energy. And now they want to come back. This person feels like if they come back and explain themselves, you will be understanding and forgiving and take them back. That's the energy coming out, even though they betrayed you. So that's what the energy is. Will you take them back? Some of you will, some of you won't. I mean, I don't know. Don't look good, but all right, 4314. Capricorn. The person on your mind, how do they feel about your relationship? Capricorn, Capricorn. They feel like it's over for now. Like they feel like this is a temporary pause, a temporary break. This person feels like you're going to go back to them in the future, that you're going to go back to them because you're going to miss them. They basically feel like they can influence this connection in their favor. Okay. This person has somebody else, by the by. They could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Doesn't have to be. This person is very emotionally immature. They could spy on your social media. They use it against you. They use whatever they see on your social media, they use it against you, or they try to. We have Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Leo energy, Taurus energy. They want a new start here. They want to work things out. They have regrets, but there's a lot of gossip here. There's a lot of gossip here. I can tell you this person's attracted to you, but they want to be in control. They want to control this relationship. They want to make you wait for a commitment. They want to convince you one day we're going to have this. One day we're going to have that. We're going to get married, have a baby, whatever. And you're going to just be steady waiting on that. A lot of Sag energy here. Queen of Wands, Temperance. This person is a liar. They will keep you waiting. They will keep you waiting and telling you to be patient because they're doing this, that, and the third. They're going to live their life and try to hold you up from living yours. That's the energy. They want to romance you when it's convenient, but it's not very convenient for you. You're the one carrying the brunt of everything, and they're just in and out when they want to be. This could be a third-party issue. Empress, Three of Swords. Could damn well be. The Lovers. So, yeah, this person wants to control the narrative. They want to get what they want. They want to give you hopes for a future with them that they're going to make you wait until you're fucking 90 years old. And then that's still wait. You're going to wait for it, all right? Don't look like you're going to get it, to be honest. There's a lot of false promises here, and they want you to be isolated or you to stand still and not move on while they do whatever they want. That's what I got. Heavy Aries energy in that. All right, Aqua 4707. All right, here we go. Aquarius, the person on your mind, how do they feel about your relationship? Something was not fair. They feel like something was not fair. They want to bring this connection to a more stable place. They want to be with you, start over with you. They feel very drawn to you. They feel like you met for a reason. Like they feel like you're their person, basically. Could be a Virgo, Leo. Aquarius. Pisces, Aries. This person's going to break the silence, break no contact with you. They want to work together with you, partner up. Yeah, they want to start over, make you an offer here, a romantic offer. Could be within 6 months. But it won't be an equal give and take. That's the thing. They will... It's almost like they have an expectation. What, I don't know, because it shows that you're not going to have control in some form or fashion. They may want to control the money. They might be very controlling with money or something like that. This person's going to cause you a lot of worry, or if they haven't already. So I'm going to tell you something right now. How this person sees this relationship is they're not going to invest seriously with you. A lot of player energy. This person could be a boss, could be a business owner. They could be divorced, but they want to play around. but they want to make sure they have you where they want you. They're going to be going away. It's an in and out energy here. It's unbalanced. It's not stable. Causes you a lot of grief because they're going to make you this offer. Let's build a solid foundation, but then where are they? And you're going to be the one feeling stuck. Like what's going on? You know, they're going to give you excuses about what they're really doing. Maybe they're going to tell you they're working when they're not. They're going to be stingy with their money. I can tell you that. It's like they're going to hurt your feelings or do something and then come back and apologize and try to justify their behavior. I feel like they got third party all over this. I really do. Three of Cups, Empress, Queen of Swords. The truth is going to come out. The truth is definitely going to come out. They could be apologizing for stepping out on you. I mean, you know what I mean? Oh, come on. Being defensive and guarded, trying to justify their actions is what I'm seeing here. Selfish asshole. And you can hang it up. This person is not going to commit. They're not going to commit. It's going to end because they're foolish. This person is a very selfish person. This is what they offering you. Page of Wands. You already had Knight of Wands. Then they're going to offer you less. That wand, you know, doesn't hold a whole hell of a lot of importance when it comes to stability in a relationship. All right. Pisces, 5146. Let's see what we got. Pisces, the person on your mind, how they feel about your relationship. Pisces, the person on your mind, how they feel about your relationship. Talk about a defective wand. They need to go to Amazon and get something that's going to last for $20. I hear you, Queen Tiki. Thank you, Ilda. All right, here we go. Pisces, person on your mind, how they feel about this relationship with you. Now, this is whether you're together or not, how they feel about you, the connection. Overall, well, they know they hurt you. They know they made you cry. I can tell you that much. And it happened suddenly and unexpectedly with the Tower. You could be dealing with a Leo. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. You could be dealing with Satan. Okay, I'm going to calm down. Because that devil's just looking. Yeah. Everything went south real fast. It looks like somebody dropped the ball. Dropped a case of balls. I could really say something about that. But I'm not. Okay. All right, here we go. Of course. Ooh, they want to rush back. From where? A third party? Look at this. Where are they running from? They want your attention. They coming back full sec. Oh, fuck. The Empress in the reverse on top of the Three of Cups. Coming back from what? Coming back from the street. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no. Devil energy. Six of Cups. They want to come back. They want to tempt you. With what? It better be good. It better be good, huh, Pisces? They better make it good. You ain't falling for no stupid shit. Six of Cups. Oh, yeah, they want your attention big time. Judgment. Oh, give me a break. Justice. Phew. They're going to play on your sympathy. I feel like this person's going to try to play on your sympathy. They feel like they can manipulate you. They sure, okay. They feel like they can basically break you down. They feel like they can infiltrate your self-confidence. Don't let them do it. It's all a game. It's a game. It's crap. Something obviously went south with somebody they were fooling with. And I mean, this person has good game, I can tell you, but it's not good enough. Yeah, they're waiting to make their move to come towards you to make something right. But you've dealt with this person before. You have definitely dealt with this person before. Heavy Leo is coming through. You know what they're about. You know the truth about them. You know what they're about from way back. Some of you could have been married to this person. Some of you, yes. And you, once upon a time, missed them. Once upon a time, you wanted them back. You don't feel that way. Your feelings for this person has changed. They want to come back, though. They feel like they can. They feel like they can manipulate you to believe that they love you, that things will be different. They're going to try to play on your emotions. Somebody might have kicked them out the house. Somebody might have kicked this person to the curb, y'all. They may have. Yep. Somebody might have kicked this person to the curb. You feel like it's over. They want to start over. They're going to try to show you their best face. They're going to try to make a good impression, try to, let you believe that they got their crap together, and they don't. So they feel like they can manipulate you is basically, yep, they're going to try to charm you. They're going to try to charm you. You're not falling for it. You know them too well. Yep. You're going to block them off, block yourself, protect your heart, because they definitely want you back. You're going to be very guarded because you know how this person operates. So that's what I got. That's what I've got. All right. I'm going to see you guys again very soon. Y'all be good. And thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you all so much. All right. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.